Hello, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're having a fabulous day. If this is the first time you're watching my channel, my name is Sebastian, and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every day, so if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Grab a snack and a drink, hit that subscribe button. I would be very grateful. You guys, there is some new updates about Amanda Bynes, and you know I have been keeping you guys updated with everything Amanda. And it's very sad news, but it's also kind of in a way it's good at the end of the day, if that makes sense. You guys know that I am, of course, a tea channel and pop culture, but I always like to prioritize mental health. I always like to remind you guys that, you know, I pray that I never cross the line of being mean or being anything, because I want to just spill the tea. I want to state my opinion, but I always want to remember that everyone I'm talking about is human, and I always want to treat everyone with as much respect as possible, and that is what definitely I try and do. And you know, sometimes I may go a little bit overboard, but I that's my main goal, is for everyone to have a fun time where we can spill tea, have fun, call people out if we must, but also, you know, share a positive message at the end. And I hope that, you know, this is a safe place for you and we're building a safe community. So Amanda Bynes, it says here that Amanda Bynes found herself in a police custody again this weekend. She was just thrown into handcuffs for another mental health evaluation. Law enforcement sources said Bynes was intercepted by LAPD officers Saturday morning after a call came for a woman who was in distress. That woman, as TMZ learned, is Bynes. She was taken to a police station where a professional medical unit was standing by to check her out and determine if she needed further treatment. Eyewitnesses say she was calm during the interaction with cops and looked defeated as they dealt with her. She was placed in the back of one of the 3 cruisers that arrived to her location, and it's unclear what's going to happen with Bynes, if she's going to, you know, be going into another 5150 hold, or what's going to happen. You know, this story really, you know, the reason I have spoken about it before, it's because I just do think it's so important to check in on your mental health. And the last couple times that Amanda has had this situation is because she called for help. And I think that that is such a brave thing to do, is to admit that you are not well, to admit that you might need some kind of mental help, because a lot of people, you know, we suffer in silence, you know, and we hold everything in here, and you know, we might not get help because we don't want to worry people, we don't want to face our fears, it's a scary situation. So Amanda knowing that she might need mental health help is very important. And I wanted to make this video because I really truthfully want to tell you that if you're going through a bad mental health moment, please seek help. Please talk to somebody. Please, you know, there are professionals. There's, you know, I understand that sometimes when you're in a very dark place, you feel alone. You feel like you have nobody. You feel, you know, that everyone is against you. You know, I understand, and you might feel like you're the only person in the world. But let me tell you something, that even though you might feel alone, even though you might be alone, I'm sure, and I'm 100% positive that there's someone out there who is willing to hear you out, who is willing to guide you and willing to support you. But we also have to, you know, put ourselves out there. You know, for example, communities like ours, you know, I really love our community because I see that, you know, we're also like making life, you know, real friends in the side. And I hope that you guys in the comment section, you know, you give each other your Instagrams, and you can, you know, start friendships, because if you don't have anybody in person that you can talk to, online is the next best thing. And of course, professionals are very important. I think that Amanda's very brave. I think that everything she's been through is very scary, and just the fact that she can call herself and say, you know what, I need help. I think it shows a lot of growth, and I think it shows a lot of wanting to heal and wanting to be the best version of yourself, and get the help that you know that you might need. It's very sad. I love Amanda so much, and she was definitely one of my favorite actresses growing up, and I just hope that she finds whatever peace she needs. You know, in Hollywood, it's just such a scary and dark place, especially for childhood actors, you guys. It is very scary. I mean, of course, we've seen a lot of actors just not make it and singers not make it, because you have to also picture this, like you're on top of the world one moment, and then the next you're hated by everybody. You're not liked. You're not, you know, it's like Amanda. She was the Nickelodeon star for so long. She had her own show, hit movies, all of these things, and then she went down, you know, a bad path, and mental health and you know, alleged drugs, and all of these things came into play, and then, you know, everybody just made fun of her. Everybody just wanted her to be, you know, on the ground basically. So it's very scary. So I hope right now, I'm not obviously sure if she even reads her DMs, but I think it would be really nice if we all sent her like a DM, and you know, maybe one day she could read it, and it could be DMs of support, whether it's, you know, instead of DMs of hatred. It's very sad. Yeah, and mental health is something you just don't play with. And you know, as somebody who has definitely gone through my share of mental health, I have to say that the feeling of being alone is so overwhelming, because you really feel like you don't matter to anybody. But you know what? There are professionals. There are numbers you could call. There's people who are educated to help you. So I'm gonna leave a couple numbers down below, and also, you know what? Let's share each other's Instagram handles. So you know, if you know, you never know, you can connect, make long life friends. You know, and that's sort of really what I want my channel to be, is a safe and fun community for everybody, to be able to feel, you know, like you're less alone, right? So big prayers, honestly, to Amanda. I hope she finds the peace she needs. I hope that she is able to, I just hope she's able to like have a good life, you know, and whatever demons or whatever she's fighting, I hope that it just goes away, you know. And of course, it does take work, and it takes a lot of, you know, takes a lot, because girls, sometimes when you're in a bad mental health, bitch, even making your bed, even taking a shower, even brushing your teeth, that feels like you have to climb Mount Everest. So I'm there with you, girl. If you're having a bad moment, I love you. I'm there for you. Reach out to somebody, please. You're not alone. And I hope that my videos do bring a smile to you. Well, probably not this one, because, you know, this is a more serious topic, so I can't, you know. But I think it's also important to shed light on mental health. So anyways, I love you all. I'm there for you. I hope that whatever storm you're going through, I hope that the sun clears out that damn storm ASAP. Okay, bitch? I love you all. Amanda, I'm sending you my prayers, and everyone out there who's going through stuff, I'm sending you my prayers, and remember that you're not alone. Bye.